everyone, welcome to my channel. Let me fix this camera. I am fixing to drag you all into a health video, rant, as the boys would say. But yeah, I never really bring that part of my life to the channel, and I think it's time for me to change that. My kids and my kids' friends have always have tried to encourage me to do so, and I just never felt comfortable doing it, and I think that is something that I want to change. I also feel like if I share this and I'm open with it, that it will also keep me accountable and help me to stay committed to what I am trying to embark on. I am going through old planners and journals and recipe books and this and that, and I'm trying to see what have I used, what I haven't used, what layouts would work. I saw myself using that product more, and what layouts did not at that time, and what particular type of planners or journals I need now, and what layouts will work for me now. I kind of got a good idea, and so this is kind of how I do when I get ready to do a program. I like to try to buffer myself. I like to try to put as many things in place that is going to allow me to be successful and to kill the excuses. So with that being said, not to be too long-winded, weight loss has been a struggle for me for the last 15 years probably, and it's just believing what someone else is telling you, not knowing any better. My mother had a lot to do with it, and then their dad just was a manipulative sociopath, and he took advantage of that. And so there was nothing wrong with me, but if that's all you see with those lenses, then that's all you know to see. And I had to learn to start loving myself and taking care of myself, and you have to figure out how to do that, and get comfortable in your own skin, larger or smaller. Then how do you fix it? How do you get better? And so this has been a long learning process, and I'm getting a good hang over it, but I still struggle in the areas of just not allowing hurt and disappointment to go to a piece of cake, or just stop working out, or staying up watching TV and not going to sleep, stuff like that. And so I'm ready to take this more serious. I've been talking off and on in videos all year, and I've made an effort or two here or there. I've even completed a 30-day workout, but that last workout was on the 14th of August, and we're in September. And so before I go and start buying new things, I wanted to assess what I have in this house or around me and stuff out there in the storage room. We're not going there, but just what was in the house reachable. And so it was 2 boxes in a bag. In doing this, I had a whole brand new planner, wrapper and everything. It's outdated. It died in it was for 2018. It was a budget book. 2 budget books that's not used by Erin Condren, but it's undated. So that could be used. I have an Inkwell Press Fitness, and then I have an Inkwell Press meal planner. And I just got all these different things. And so this is 2 different Happy Planner Fitnesses books. And I compiled chronological order all the entries that I had saved, and my measurements. And so this is what I have done. This is started in 2015, and it goes all the way through 2017, of consistency, of discipline and determination. So it's like, don't give me that crap role. You can do this. You have done it. You're capable. You're able. So rebuke doubt, fear, and overthinking, and just let's go. Let's get this done. And that's where I'm at. So my last measurement that I took the time to do was in March. Because I just didn't want to know. I could feel and sense clothes wasn't fitting. I was getting bigger and I didn't want to deal with it. But now I'm ready to deal with it, because that's how you create change. You face the issue head on, you deal with it, and then you go through how can you improve it, right? No rocket scientist. This is the other, these are just, I just compiled the two planners. They're two different versions, so the layouts are a little different. But these are the empty pages that could create a month. And so I just put all of these together in one book. I don't know if I want to use it this go round, because I like to challenge myself to use something different. But I at least have it already ready to go. So I'm putting that in the box. A smoothie recipe book. I have not made a smoothie from it. This was gifted to me. They're simple. Look at that. So I'm trying to build this box where everything's at hand reach and that it's more accessible. It's not so out of sight and things can get utilized more. But this was a gift by Anthony Ann Holt, the best smoothie recipes for energy, weight loss, and cleansing. It's going in the box. I needed to go through what I'm going to use, what I'm not going to use. If I'm not going to use it, give it away like this. Comment below if someone would like to have this. I only took the page out for my goal of where your name is to go, but everything else is intact. Mind map, undated, monthly view. You have this month's goal, health and fitness, life balance goal, family, friends, romance, fun, recreation, hobby, spiritual, personal growth. Then over here is like a to-do list. And then you get all your months at the front for the year. And then your weeks is after all your year months. And so this is what, like month in a year. Your priorities, habit tracker, to-do list, and etc. And so this just, you know, we all have our expressive and receptive languages. And we process things differently. And so there's nothing wrong with this. It's just a small. I like something a bit bigger. And it's not quite the way I could, you know, would want to use it. So comment below or reach out to me and I'll mail it out to you free of charge. This came with the Ultimate Portion Fix. I didn't do it. I have done 21-day fix, but she revised it, Autumn Calabrese. But this is another journal. So I have written in it. Haven't put no measurements down because I knew I wasn't ready. And I didn't want to put any entries until I was ready and I was going to actually be doing it. The good thing about this book, though, is it's not limited to just her Ultimate 21-day fix. You can put whatever workout program you want, but it was made to go with that particular workout program. And then they do have the app. I have the app installed. I did do some measurements here. This looked like this was in July. And so, yeah. And this is what this looks like. Well, anyways, I have all these different trackers. And they all have different layouts. But it's like, which ones are you going to use, if any? This was a complete waste of my entire money because I didn't open it up until today. And it was dated. These are some essential oil companies I wrote down, so I want to look back into that and get an order placed. What is this? This is going to go in the meal planner for this upcoming 14 days. These are some local places that sells like wheatgrass, organic wheatgrass and things like that. I forgot I've done this type of lead work for myself, for my health, because it's been put away and not being utilized. I did the Ultimate Reset, which is a 21-day internal detox, and it cleanses you through your muscles, your cells, and etc. So it's intense. And this is a portion about processing old emotions, because you do store your emotions in weight, and the importance of letting things go, and how things might come up during your detoxification, the importance of journaling, turning off electronics, getting some fresh air, white noise machine, waking up, and then I got the Miracle Morning practice down below, sleep, and etc. So these are things that, and this is a mindset reset program that I was doing earlier this year, and Mel Robbins is the lady who started that. And then my aunt, is a 7-day Adventist, and so she sent me this book, and I read it, and I've forgotten what I've read, so I pulled this out to reread it, and then I had just sent her an email, but now I see I can go here, so I'm going to try to go on here and see if I can find any nutrition books that's of interest for me to read. Traveler's Notebook was custom made, and I rarely ever write in it, so I got this to write in it. I like the way the Inkwell Press Fitness. I just don't know if I'm completely fond of how fine of a print I would have to write, because I write a little bit large, but this tracks your breakfast snack, lunch snack, dinner, late night snack, calories, ratings, water intake, your today's focus, cardio flexibility or strength, cardio class intensity, time, distance, total time resting, heart rate, calories burned. The workout today was awesome, good, struggle, or skipped. And then you can put an additional note. Now I purchased this back in I think 2017. So she may have a more updated version than this. Over here, I've already went through what recipes I don't want anymore, and I've been shredding them. Shredders over here. These are the ones I do. This is a brand new, about 9 months old recipe book. Not one entry I have made. So I intend to transfer this into here and shred this. I'm also trying to simplify. So I'm going through this. I'm trying to find out what is still usable and workable for me, what isn't, can be donated or given away. Stuff like holding a whole thick planner this big and it's dated and I can't use it in the garbage. I got a big garbage bag here where I'm throwing stuff away. I had pulled these out. This is some cookbooks. So this is Fixate, Fixate 2. Then this is a part of the Ultimate Portion Fix. This is the Whole 30. Whole 30, I have it started with food, her other book. I'll pick some recipes out of here. I'm someone that I kind of take out of certain things what I feel like will work with me, what I can co-sign, and then the stuff that I'm not agreeing to, I'm not going to do it. Like, I don't feel that putting someone on a 30-day program, and if they have a slip-up, they got to start over from scratch. Hell no, that doesn't work for Roll. But there are things that I do like about Whole 30. So, that's kind of what I'm doing. And this is all in preparation of gearing up. Once I get this crap sorted through, this is like my little binder. So it has other important information about what nuts are good for you and what they do, teas and which ones to drink at what time of the day. This is an article I print out about 5 times you shouldn't ignore the scale. And just don't pay attention to the weight. This is something else. This is a turmeric ginger root type of homeopathic brew that you can make on the stove, and different purposes and why you would use it. This is the Ultimate Reset. I printed it out. A lot of the things, I'm going to take this in and get it laminated and bind it. The To Be Mindset, some different notes that I took down when I read through it. This is my tea section. So these are some of my custom teas that I've made and created, and I've had Jemiah make them up for me. These are my notes on different tea leaves and their benefits, different herbs, spices and roots, hawthorn, rosebuds, barberry, hibiscus, lemon peel, fennel, things like that, chicory roots, sarsaparilla, juniper berries, and I just go on and on, just like school. And I take down what I shorthand what their focuses are. And then back here are pre-printed workout programs and the materials that will go with it. So your body measurements, your calendar, your Beachbody does a lot with those meal prep containers. You can use them or don't use them. Use them, you know, you'll see a little bit better results, but I don't kill myself with that. And then these are different workout calendars. So when I'm ready for those to get there or do those, it's already there, printed and at the back of this. So I'm trying to get things organized, long story short. And I'm also revisiting in the process my past efforts. I came across a 2012, I'm not recommending this, but this was an effort that I was trying to make through like a weight loss program to get this off. This is before coming to realize you just got to work out and eat certain foods, stop eating at a certain type of day, 50% of your body weight in water, blah, 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 not pills and stuff. And so, but it at least shows the date and the weights and the type of money I spent and where my head was at that time. So it's just really refreshing me on this whole journey. And I want to be successful and I want to have consistency the way that I once did. I had almost 3 years of being disciplined, and no matter what went down, no matter what happened, I showed up for myself. And I did not let disappointment, heartache, pain, inconveniences, or whatever get me down. And this move that was abrupt, unjust, and unfair, I really let that, plus I don't date a lot, I will share that. And so I've only been with 2 people my whole life. TMI. But the person just really let me down. They just really showed themselves to be someone that I didn't believe that I didn't know they were capable of behaving that way. And just a couple of other factors, and I just went inward. And but now I'm back. And I just, you know, prayer and petition and supplication. You'll come out of any dark place, you know what I'm saying? And you guys, and just having some outlined goals. And I feel so much flipping better. And though that was an unpleasant thing to experience, I appreciate getting past it and what I've learned from it. And I want to take care of myself, and I want to get back on that, because that was one of my most happiest moments. And I look at old photos in that time frame and I smiled ever so much, and I was so much more cheerful. My recovery to 2 little craps happening in the day bounced back much faster. And that's that dopamine and serotonin and all that stuff kicking and going. And so reading that book, you know, what do you really want? I want to get back on my self-care. I've allowed a lot of money to go out the door when that could have been going to Sun Potion and Urban Remedy and Kasha Organics. I'm not saying it right, but I'll be showing you the products in a future video. Shakeology. Though these things are pricey, they work. And I feel cleaner and lighter and better. My performance is better. My cognitive memory and just my wit and everything is just better. So that's where I'm at, guys. It wasn't everything, but I don't want this video to be forever and a day. I also got some little, I don't know, I'm gonna probably throw these away, but these were some leftover stickers. Someone wants them, they're welcome to have them. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going through this, shush through it. I got some these books here. I'm going to get 14 days of recipes out of it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is Clean Week. This is To Be Mindset. And so just flipping through it, I saw some things that I had previously highlighted, but I haven't made it. And so I was like, you know what? We want to be reasonable. So put those down for a minute. Start with these. These are more tangible. And get 14 days of different little recipes. Put it in the meal planning book. Create the grocery list based on those selected recipes. And let's go. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. I've already printed the workout calendars. They're on the wall. So it's a matter, and I've gotten the space decluttered and simplified where the workouts is to be for this house. Structure here is the layout, but I gotta try to work around it. I can't let myself go down because this house is cut so ignorantly. All right, everyone, I think I'm gonna leave it there. One other thing, I wanted to come back on because I'm boxing up the stuff that I'm gonna hold on to just in case my future self wants to use it. But I want to also, like, I got this yoga book. Here's that other Erin Condren. And I got Dave Ramsey down here. And I'm like, it's okay to have yourself encompassed around the different tools and the things that is going to aid you in your performance and achieving whatever your set goal is. But you can have all these books and pens and this and sticky notes, but if you won't touch it and actually put the work behind it, it's nothing. And so that's another reason why I'm going through this, to not only sort through what I'm going to use and what I'm not going to use. I'm also going through this to kind of remind myself of what I have and how I'm going to use this. And I just wanted to bring that fact. You can buy $10,000 worth of stuff, but if you're not going to get up and actually execute and put actionable work and be purposeful in your I'm going to do this, it don't make no sense. So, and we do change from season to season and from year to year. So some of this stuff was totally fine at the time that I bought it, but my mind space and how I'm processing things is not quite connecting, so I'm not going to hold on to it. So yeah, I just wanted to say that there's nothing wrong with these companies or the planners. I'm just in a different place. I'll be back. I might come back with what actual planners or things that I ordered and what I'm using and how I'm using it throughout the day or the week. And I'll definitely be back with a supplement video so you guys can see some of the different things that I ordered in and that type of stuff. Have a blessed day. Thanks for watching. If you got any questions, leave them below.